Welcome. As we discussed last time, we went through the freehand tools. We discussed how we are able to use the freehand tools in our work, and I'm sure again you've gone and tested and also try using the tool. If at some point you are not able to do that, please comment in the section below and I'll be able to get back to you and assist you. If you are a new member to this channel, please subscribe to our channel. It is Divine Touch Technologies. Below are the videos that we've covered previously, and if you are new, please visit this page and especially the section of the playlist and go to CorelDraw Tutorials. You'll be able to find a ton of benefits there. Welcome. Let's get to the point. Today we are discussing about our 2-point line tools. What is our 2-point line tools? Let's get to it. A 2-point line tool is a tool that is used to draw a 2-point line. What do I mean by saying that? You can draw lines or straight lines by using a 2-point line tool. These tools or this tool allows you to create straight lines that are perpendicular or tangent to objects. I'll be able to show you what I mean by perpendicular and also tangent to objects. Let's start by going through the 2-point line, and I'll be able to show you because it is found on this section here. This is the toolbox. Let's click on that. Again, if you're new to this application, at the right side we have the hints docker, and this docker will also help you to explain more about the tool that is active on the toolbox. So let me close that. So I'll start by going through this 2-point line, and at the properties bar at the top we have this option here, which is a 2-point line tool, which is used to draw a line by drawing from the starting point to the end point. We have drawing a 2-point line that is perpendicular to an existing line. Then this other one is drawing a 2-point line that is tangential to an existing line. Hope I've pronounced that the right way. So first I'll start by drawing a straight line by using a 2-point line. That is starting from the point that in this case, let me correct that. We click on a point where we want that line to start. In this case, I'll start here. I'll hold down my mouse button and then drag my mouse, and if I want it to be on a straight line, I'll hold on my control button on the keyboard, that is control button on the keyboard. If I release it, it will be free. So let me hold it down. And again, last time we talked about other tools that are the previous tools, whereby if you hold down the control button, kind of it constrained it to that particular place, and also if you try rotating it, it kind of rotates at an increment of 15 degrees, either going up or downwards. So let me release mouse at that point. I'll also take this down here. So we've created this line using a 2-point line tool. What does that mean? You click on the point where you want your line to start, then drag your mouse until the end point where you want that line to end. That in that case you'll be creating a straight line, that is a 2-point line. Again, as you can see here, it is telling us that you are able to draw a straight line from the starting point to the end point. And in this case, we've tried that, starting by clicking on the tool there, holding down our mouse button at a start point, then dragging it to the end point. As you can see, it might not be that straight. For us to get that straight line as the previous one, I'll hold down my Control key, and as you can see, it is now straight. I'll release the mouse and I'll have that straight line. That is the first part using this tool. And again, as you know, we have a project that we might be working on, and at some point you need straight lines, that is 2-point straight lines. This tool will be useful for you. And to demonstrate using the second tool. The second tool in this case is drawing a 2-point line that is perpendicular to an existing line. We have an existing line on our working area, and in this case, if we say drawing a perpendicular, in this case kind of 90 degrees to this particular one here, so I'll start by activating that option on the properties bar. Then I drag a line downwards, and before releasing that, we have that indication telling us that it is perpendicular. I release that mouse and we have a perpendicular line to an existing line. Let me draw another one on this other side. Have it there. Then it gives us that indication telling us that it is perpendicular to the existing one. We release our mouse button. Those are 2 lines perpendicular to the existing one. Third one is this option here, which is tangential 2-point line. You'll forgive me for the pronunciation of that particular term, and we are saying that it is a 2-point line that is tangential to an existing line. In this case, what is the meaning of a tangential line? Tangential line in this case is a line that touches a curve at a point without crossing over. Formally, it is a line which intersects a differential curve at a point where the slope of the curve equals to the slope of the line. Note, a line tangent to a circle is a perpendicular to the radius to the point of tangency. Let me show you what I mean by describing that particular term. When we click on this particular button here, and then we have our circle here, that is a perfect circle. We have these options that we have on the top. We've gone through the first one, we've gone through the second one. So if I click on that particular third option and then I try drawing, let's say we have our starting point here, and then I draw a line on this other side here. If I try moving this line, let me repeat that. There it is. If I try moving it round, as you can see, it moves kind of to this particular end, kind of it touches the edge of that particular circle, and as you rotate it, it doesn't cross over, so kind of it touches the edge of that particular circle, and that is what I mean by tangential line. I hope again, as you practice, as you do more logos, as you do posters. These will be helpful to you. That is a 2-point line. And most of the tools, most of the work that we do, be it logos, be it graphic, other graphic images, at some point or all the time, at least lines are involved. And you might be you might at some point want to do a 2-point line, either straight or a curved one. This tool will be of benefit to you. In the next lesson, we'll be going through the Bisha tool and the pen tool. Welcome and enjoy.